So it was 14 seconds in. So it started at 16 when it finally loaded. So yeah, that is quite a delay between when it says you're live and when you actually go live.
I think I just got notified that you're live.
All right. Funny how that works. I should actually get into the right screen. There we are.
Twitch notified me that you're live.
I went to
YouTube.
the
Yep.
Yep, Twitch was my notification.
Dang it, YouTube!
Hey, YouTube. Luann. Okay, so housekeeping things. I was finding that I kept thinking about going to Snowy Escapes. I'm working on that one, but I could never find a time to really fit it in. So I have decided that I'm going to discontinue that series. And I moved them, the Gaijin couple, into this file. So I'll be doing Snowy Escape stuff as it comes up with Apple. And then I think the other thing is this week, because there is no vampire game, I'll probably do another Perfect Pancake on Thursday.
Nice, nice.
Now I need to find out where we are. I have to recruit 3 Sims to Resistance, obtain another droid, and loot some supply crates in the First Order district. And then, oh yeah, and I don't have anything here. I am hoping that in this one, how am I doing? Oh, resistance is really low. That I complete the resistance stuff and we can leave Batuu.
Please.
Yes. So this is going to be a lot of grindy finishing stuff.
Patch so that the aliens actually show up and aren't just random bald people?
I don't know. I haven't looked since, well, it's been 2 weeks.
Ooh, sorry.
Damn.
Oh, that one was YouTube.
That was YouTube. I got it at the same time.
Well, let me turn my volume down though. I can't turn it off though. Volumes are down now.
Oh, no, there's random bald people.
Oh, yes.
She's green. Come back home. And report back. I got some rep. Excuse me, lady. I'm trying to get a quest here. And you're just standing right in front of her. Yeah, I'm just grinding these ship missions because they're fast. And I don't have to actually think about them. Okay, we're doing a little better.
I think my cat has quieted down and I can unmute my mic again.
Woo!
She was in a rage at the door because she's not allowed in here because she knows what she did.
You know what you've done. How are we doing here? Okay, it looks like we have leveled up. And we are getting vampire hungry, which we can't fix without cheating.
That is an odd oversight. Like, I'm assuming that means that there's actually a line of code that enables it that has to be included in the zone. Because I can't imagine why they would put a line of code in to disable it. You know what I'm saying?
I think they want to make sure that you're not using vampire tricks to do the Batuu stuff. There was a lot of speculation when this was coming out about why they were doing it and what they would include and why they were doing things the way they were. And it seems like hold on, let me.
But vampires actually exist in Star Wars canon. Luke Skywalker fights them in the Citadel of Blood series in the comics. Like,
Nobody told them that.
I have no idea what you just said.
yeah, me neither. What did you just say, Kat?
Nobody told them that.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just saying, like they're canonical. Like you running around, and in Legends, I mean, even Aura Singh was technically a vampire. They haven't clarified whether she is in canon or not because they haven't used her all that much. But
Gauge distract protocol.
besides, it would be really funny to reskin a lot of their powers and make them act as if they're force powers.
And I have to obtain a new droid. Let's get a R2 unit here. But yeah, anyway, it is thought that possibly because of proprietary things and the way that they wanted certain things to show up in the game, or not show up. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Basically, they wanted things a certain way that Lucasfilms or whatever wanted things a certain way, and they didn't jive with what The Sims has, so they had to disable a lot of Sim stuff to make it work.
Which also means they set it up so that there's probably nowhere to woohoo in the entire area either. They wanted to family friendly it.
Probably.
Hi, Meadow.
Hello, Meadow. How far art thou? So yeah, that's another reason why people were just not feeling the whole woohoo, or not woohoo.
If you're not feeling the woohoo, you need to consult your doctor immediately.
People weren't feeling this whole pack because it seemed like a cash grab between the two companies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Disney doing a cash grab? That sounds impossible. I have never heard of Disney doing anything just for money. I don't think I pulled that off.
I don't think you did.
I tried to enter sincerity mode, but it just wouldn't engage for some reason.
I wonder if their business model is, it'll make us money, let's do it.
I need... Oh, inspire to join the resistance. It is there. Will it work? Or will you laugh at me?
I laugh if I want to. Oh, wait. Sorry. Her. Hello, lady.
Did it work? Okay, pause it.
Meadow, I have an important question for you. What is vacation? You use word I do not know. What is this word? Vacation. Vacation. Does that have something to do with cows?
No, I think it has something to do with the Vatican.
Oh, yeah. I'm in so much trouble with them. Like, it's not even funny.
Oh, I already got credit for inspiring her to join the resistance. So how about you? Will you join the resistance? I see you are playful. Yes, you are inspired to do it also. How about you? Who are you? Shemmy.
I don't think she's really inspired to do it because I saw the like, ooh, apple cute up here over her head, and she's like, "Oh yes, sir, I will follow you anywhere, sir." Where's this resistance at?
Will you give me some resistance? Oh, she's coming over here. Really, really, really.
Really?
No, I told him to go talk to her to inspire her to join the resistance. He didn't move. She came down, saw him, cheered, and canceled out the action.
Can I just say, with the idea of them making this more friendly, it makes it really funny what their idea of family friendly is, seeing that menu of options. Would you like to swindle her, pickpocket her, bribe her? Like, yes,
Yeah.
the family friendly options.
Have you ever heard of the? They don't know what pirates are, I swear. But it's on Disney Junior, so you probably have not seen it. But it's Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
No, I've not heard of this.
Pirates do not steal, apparently.
What? What?
Let me pull it up. Up the what they say.
Do they liberate possessions for the use of the proletariat? I mean, what's going on here? Like, I mean, if they're doing this for leftist propaganda purposes, I mean, okay, at least we can fit it into an ideal of some sort. But wait, what?
Yeah, I think we're in the time of year where everyone just needs a little vacation.
Everyone keeps using this word. Like, it's crazy.
I do not think this word means what you think it means.
Yeah. This is our first year we did not take a vacation in a while.
Are you coming out the door? No, you're not. Okay. BB. Actually, you go out here, engage distract protocol, and I will splice.
Distract protocol is what I call my dancing.
Well, I think that's pretty much what BB's doing too.
Oh, here it is. A good pirate never takes another person's property.
But they're pirates.
So there's a bunch of memes about it, honestly, or screenshots of Tumblr posts of. I'm not sure Disney understands this concept very well.
But they're pirates.
And they work with I have nieces, so I had to watch a lot of Jake and the Neverland Pirates for a while. I watched it every day for like a year. I remember so much about this stupid show.
That's how I feel about the Power Rangers. I know so much about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. None of it by choice.
But yeah, so Captain Hook is in it. Peter Pan's in it.
See,
There's a female pirate in it. There's mermaids.
Will you fucking do what I want you to?
see, now I'm like all frustrated and want to figure out a way to write Peter Pan and Tinkerbell into my dark urban fantasy, just because they would fit better there than in a children's show.
Yeah, I just did a cheat because I am so sick of Batuu that I don't want to deal anymore.
Oh, that's going to be fun to clean up later.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't know exactly what's going on, but I hear the cats in the cat box, and I hear one of them like aggressively assaulting the other cat.
Oh god.
So I think two cats tried to use the cat box at the same time, and hopefully all of the material stayed within the box. Sometimes they get a little monkeyish in there. Why are you still hissing? Just poop and go.
Just poop and go already.
There we go. Now we can go back to the resistance. Meow.
I heard that.
This is why I have my mic muted quite often during these things, because she's loud.
The kitty don't like it. Rock the cat box. Rock the cat box.
Oh no, like we have very explicit instructions from them when to clean the cat box, and God help you if you don't clean it on demand, or if you clean it before they've told you it's okay. Like they understand when cleaning should happen, and literally, like, you pick up the thing that we clean the cat box with, and they all run so that they can use it first. And they get snippy if you.
I'm not sure if I want to take this class because I don't actually need it. I was just
don't need most of the classes you're taking.
Considering I have 127 credits and I only need 120, I'm literally missing one class. I hadn't realized if I just... Ironically, the class I failed this last semester, if I had passed it, I would have been able to graduate.
Ouch.
Yep. Oh, I figured I was going to fail the class anyway. It's the one with the one professor.
Oh.
I complained enough about this class that...
Did you rate him? Do not take this professor's class. He is a douchebag.
So, here's the thing. I like in class with her. She was fantastic. But otherwise, no. Never take this professor. Registration. Maybe I'll just take... I'll get rid of the 3-credit class and take Tai Chi.
Or drink chai tea.
One will give me physical exercise. The other one will just be delicious.
No, rate him, not raid him.
Great, yeah. Yeah, when you first said it, I was like, raid? What? It's like, oh, it's rate. Rate the professor. Like on Rate Your Professor.
Yes, because we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's how I pick classes. A lot of times now is I'm like, how much of a dick are you? What did other people think of you? Oh, that's on campus. You know, if I was cool with going to campus at that early in the morning, I would totally do some of these classes in person. But, you know,
Where'd you go? Woman, stop wandering off. You make it really hard to do these missions.
You sound like me in the mirror when I'm trying to put makeup on.
so I might be leaving here in a minute to go to the bank because my dad wasn't able to take me to the bank, so I can put the money he gave me in the bank.
To the bank, to the bank, to the bank, bank, bank.
I am currently putting a care package together for somebody because I have a bunch of craft books that I don't need anymore. So if anybody has any particular requests, I will see if I have any that I want to get rid of, and I will send care packages your way.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
Where did you? Hey.
Oh, wow. This one has a Borders bookmark in it.
Oh, that's a blast from the past.
Oh, wow. I'm keeping that. That's like a collector's item now. I have actually thought about doing that, Sako.
Doing what?
Witchy care packages. Right now, well, because I moved the office into a different room, I realized, number one, I have all these books on writing suspense and thrillers, and I don't write suspense and thrillers because I don't like writing suspense and thrillers. And Tess is writing a thriller, and I contacted her. I was like, I've got all these books on writing thrillers. Do you want them? You could say no. And she's like, yes, here's my address. And so I also noticed, like, I've got a lot of other books that I just I'm not rereading. Like, they're just taking up shelf space. So if people have topics that they're interested in, I might have books to give away.
Level 4 out of 5. Once I hit level 5, I can leave Batuu.
Well, I'm wearing leggings, but you know they're kind of cold. I might have to put pants on. Darn.
That's why I have a space heater on the opposite side of my desk.
To go to the store to deposit money.
Okay, then what you do is you put everything into the dryer real quick, and then you run fast.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
My ride will be here in like 5 to 10 minutes. She has to go to the store, which happens to have the ATM for my bank. Hopefully, I can deposit the money at that ATM because the one up north wasn't accepting deposits.
Which means that whoever's supposed to be emptying the box out probably didn't, and it was full.
Yep, but it was on a Sunday after Christmas. So,
Just to make sure, a little quick save.
I will see you all or talk to you all later. For sure tomorrow.
Yes, because tomorrow is the other game.
Yes.
As long as Meadow can. We definitely shouldn't without her.
Yeah.
Because that's
It's always a struggle
how we cause problems with backup.
Alright. Goodbye.
That's what I heard. Thank you.
So, Christina, are you talking about like how to write poetry or just actual poetry books? Because I have a bunch of those too that I don't reread, most of which were really good. It's just I'm trying to simplify because I've got way too many books, and I want them to go to good homes.
Looks like one more mission, and I could be done.
Woohoo!
Now, there is a matter of collections and completing them, which is something I will have to do eventually, so I'll have to come back for that. But other than that, yay! That is complete. So all 4 of these are done.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so as far as the collections go, there's 3 different hilts. Actually, 2 of these are common. I'm wondering if the Jedi place sells them.
You've gotten really close. Oh wait, no, that's 8 out of. Why were so many filled in if you only had 8 out of 33, or did it scroll and I didn't notice?
Oh,
Sorry, I confused myself while thinking out loud. Because it looks like there's so many filled, but it says 8 out of 33, didn't it? Or did I look at the wrong
16
number?
out of 19.
Oh, I looked at the wrong number. I see what I did. I looked at the
What?
one below it because my brain broke.
No, nothing in the
No?
ones.
I
But
don't know. Let's look at that.
that's probably one of the ones up here. Let's see. 8 out of 22 fish.
Oh, my
Could
brain
have been what you
broke.
saw.
I don't know. My brain broke.
You could have been looking at my fish. Why you been eyeballing my fish?
You know me.
The fish whisperer.
I learned today that Siri considers uwu a dirty word,
Really?
which was really funny because we often use the intercom feature between the phones to talk to each other when we're on opposite sides of the house. That way, it's just, send a message. And I just started laughing and I sent a really like stupid thing that started with uwu. And she came on and she was like, I don't think I can repeat that. And I'm just like, I didn't use any bad words. And I tried it like 3 times and she was just like, I don't think that I can say something like that. I don't think I can deliver that message. And I'm just like, seriously? Seriously?
Seriously.
Girl.
Okay, so that got me almost all of them.
That's cool. So you
So
actually don't have that much. Just what?
just
Is
one
it
hilt
just
to
that one
find.
collection?
Hmm?
Is there just that one collection for Batuu?
There is another collection, and it's all like taking pictures of stuff around town
Ah.
or scanning them, like this. See how it says scan Trilon wishing tree? That would be one of them. But
Okay.
I just want to go home now. And vacation.
Well, the GOP in the Senate just blocked the $2,000 checks
Why?
because they don't think poor people should have money.
Apple, drink some plasma. Chase, I just want to go home. Me and my home, same.
I don't even know what home would feel like anymore. Like, I've lived in so many places, like around the country, that like this is the house I'm in, but I don't know that it feels like home. I don't, because I hear people describe what home feels like, and I'm just like, oh, I want that. But I think we moved around too much when I was a kid to develop that instinct for home.
Oh, it's a new skill day.
So that's the day that you get like double XP when you're trying to learn a skill.
Correct.
See, I'm learning.
You're gonna practice some skiing. But yeah, see how fast that's going up?
I refuse to take your bait.
His skill level.
Yes, and the microphone represents nothing.
See that shape? See it rising? Yeah, so there is something in this game that is going to take me forever. I'm not looking forward to it.
What's that?
Um, that would be collections. There. He maxed out his singing skill. Can you make a candle? You can make a candle. Actually, let's go to. Is it knowledge? No, it's crafting. Creativity. Master Maker. Master Maker. How are you today? Okay, so I need to join the freelance maker profession.
So you're opening an Etsy shop?
Basically, yeah. Freelancer and crafting.
Technically, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to figure out my publishing plan for next year. Hello? Oh no, Jace went away. My internet went wonky too. Which is why I thought that it was just me. I still have a wee bit of internet. I'm glad I looked back here before I ran off into the other room. I don't know what's going on. But I'm assuming, at least from what the StreamYard is telling me, that I am the only one here, which means I have absolute power.
There it goes.
How did both of our internets go out at the same time? We're very far away from each other.
Mine is an asshole. We have to make cylindrical candles. 3 of them. Yes. This whole internet deciding to just dump me is really fucking irritating.
Mine's been doing that a lot lately as well.
And the conspiracy theorist in me says that's the next step in the companies creating something so that they can raise our rates.
Oh yeah, they've already told us that if we want to guarantee that this doesn't happen, that we need to be on the $300 a month plan.
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure they're doing it on purpose.
I would not be surprised.
Because I don't trust people. They irritate me.
I do not trust companies. I run one. I know how shady business is.
Oh yeah, and you can list on Plopsy, which is Etsy.
Plopsy. If only I could get a job naming things badly in The Sims, that would be.
Business is business. Okay.
Christina, that's what I love about you. You found it necessary to correct your typo on business. Like, yes, it does. It does. Plopsy does sound like a cute way if to say BM. Yes. Yes. It really, really does.
Oh, I can sell this shit. I'm keeping the kyber crystals and the lightsaber hilts because those are parts of collections.
Are you planning on moving again, or do they no longer count if you like put them in some kind of a like storage device, or does this game no longer have storage devices?
It has storage devices, but there are certain things I just don't want.
Okay. I'm just used to playing games where inventory space is extremely limited.
I am used to playing those too. This is not the case. This is just me not wanting to have a cluttered inventory with all this stuff that I don't need. It's the Ultimate Vampire. Those are books. How am I doing on books?
That's the question I've been asking myself all morning.
Okay, we need to do more gigs. Because it's a gig economy. How about Love is in the Air?
Different times.
Love is in the air.
Actually, I think I had a song that has the same name stuck in my head. You know me, go straight to Broadway.
Why did my brain just create the Straits of Broadway as like a as like a land feature? Well, water feature, but we sailed the Straits of Broadway. Because that's the only Broadway you'd find straits on. Oh, was that out loud?
Oh, sweetie. You're not supposed to tell straight people that.
Shh. Don't tell the straights. Are the straights okay?
No.
You're
There was a news story on the TV the other day where they were talking about how buddy banging is the new trend that's sweeping the region because it's not gay if you're just helping a buddy out. And I'm just like, oh, honey, that's not how any of that works. The straights are not okay because many of them really aren't.
Then again, according to the rules we have set, they actually can bang their buddies and still call themselves straight, because if that's how they want to identify,
I'm just saying, there's a lot of cowboy days around here.
so really it's not are you gay or are you straight, it's do you want to bang?
That was my experience coming up in the clubs. Just saying.
Third candle, done. Okay, send them to the client. Not list on Plopsy.
Today's goal, not to go insane in the house.
But can you go insane in the membrane?
Oh no, we made a 2-day brisket last night, and the house still smells like brisket. But it won't be ready until tonight. And so the house smells so good.
I bet.
It's so good. And I'm like back in the room that barely gets any of the like cooking smells, and I can still smell it in here. And it's just like, no, this was supposed to be my sanctuary. It was supposed to be my safe room.
Well, I guess we're gonna do a more expensive one. Let's do a rectangular one. Chat with client, make 3 rectangular candles, and send them to client. Okay. Sorry, my brain just took me back to high school history class with me and my friend Tina, and we had all these like inside jokes from what we heard and with the experiences we've mutually had, like classes we had together and everything. But it was funny because we were talking about which president was it that had the fireside chats? Fireside chats?
FDR, wasn't it?
I think so. And she had misread it one day and said fireside chants. And that's what it became for us. So, the president just, chanting for America became very, very spellcastery.
So we've been playing a lot of Civ 6 lately because the hubby's gotten really into it again, and they added secret societies into the game. and I ended up becoming a Cthulhu cultist, and I actually got to the level in the group where I can create cultists, and I literally have them surrounding cities and converting them over to my empire, and it doesn't count as an act of war because people are just going mad and becoming very upset with the government, but nobody knows why. Like, oh my goodness, this is like, they literally like surround the city and just start like making like demonic like evil sounds, and like all this like weird purple green fog rolls out into the city, and then the loyalty of the city goes down. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
This is amazing.
Yes, and soon I will have the ability to summon elder gods into cities. I'll be able to make it through the rise. And I'm just like, this is, I don't know who thought that this was a good idea to add into this, into Civ 6, but thank you. Thank you so much. This is wonderful.
This is amazing.
This is everything I ever wanted. I love having like a whole bunch of units moving around, because he looked over and saw like I had this like massive army moving in on one of the neighbor states. He's like, what's all that? I was like, those are my cultists. He was like, no, they're not. And he clicked on one. He was like, oh my goodness, they're called cultists. Like, yes.
Do not doubt me.
Do not doubt me. And you buy them with faith.
There is a game. Oh, what is it called? It's a newer game, and it's a Lovecraftian inspired game, and it's set back in like the 30s, and you play as a woman who is trying to find her husband who went out on an expedition to try and cure the wife's disease. And it's basically like a Myst type game.
Ooh.
Yeah, all puzzles and searching around, and over the course you find out that you're one of the deep ones, and your disease is just your genetics trying to assert themselves.
Okay, you know how I always say that like I have weird apps on my phone that have like weird needy moments? Well, my Moon Phase app just sent me a notification that says, suddenly worried, I'm living vicariously through you. The hell? What?
So
I think a developer's bored.
that just reminded me of my coworker Erica, who was very, very young when she was hired. She was 18 when she was hired, with alongside all these, actual grown-ups. And we got to become friendly, not like super friends, but
I mean, who can afford the rent on a Hall of Justice these days?
exactly. I gotta chat with the client again. Anyway, one day she's like, yeah, I love hearing the stories you tell, because I was single at the time and she was not, and she was just like, I was telling her of my exploits at the time. She's like, yeah, I like to live vicariously through you. And I about died.
Okay.
It's like, I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah. Oh, honey.
And you kind of are.
I know I have one cishet girlfriend who likes to, like, when she's bored, like, tell me one of the stories about one of your exes. I'm just like, why? She's like, no reason. Like, oh, honey, no, I'm not that kind of entertainment for you. Stop.
What kind of candles? Oh, I need to make carved candles. Carved candles.
Why is Scrivener being a beja?
Oh, I have missed that word. I have not heard that word in so long. Although One Topic does use it.
Yep. I like it because it lets me say the word I want to say without saying something bad.
But I believe it was Jack's Films that used it first, that came up with it.
Might have been.
Cleaning house. Actually, I don't need the BB unit either.
Oh, crap.
Sorry, should I have kept the BB unit?
No, I just realized that the project I want to work on this week is in the app I did all my outlining in the app that got busted because they didn't update like 3 OS systems ago, but they promise they're honestly going to do it at some point. They swear. Crap.
Oh dear, making these carved candles takes forever. They're pretty though. Because first he has to take all the time making the candle, and then he has to carve it. And now I need 3 more. So I'm going to put this on the table so you can see it.
Oh, that is pretty.
And you can actually light the candles and they'll burn down.
That's cool. Hello, Lauren. Let's see. Yeah, Lauren. How are you doing?
Oh, hello. I am making candles to sell. Well, I'm making candles that people have ordered.
You're making candles that have sold.
Yes. This would be a lot cooler if I had a better space and better, whatchamacallit, the ability to actually have people hear them. Because unfortunately, in order to stream to both YouTube and Twitch, I have to do the StreamYard thing. Speaking of StreamYard, speaking of Twitch, okay. No one has posted anything to Twitch, so. Yeah, when I did Terraria this morning, just on Twitch, I used Streamlabs, and oh my god, the difference is amazing. Streamlabs is so much smoother. But
We're gonna have to play with that.
the issue is you can't stream to multiple platforms unless you go premium, and you can't have multiple hosts unless you're using a third-party thing like Discord. So it is a bit on the rough side for doing something like this where I'm having multiple people in and playing and streaming to both.
That's one of the main reasons I stuck with StreamYard, just because my poor old laptop doesn't have like having more than one thing going on it, if at all possible.
Streamlabs is cleaner and easier to use. Well, I wouldn't say easier to use, but easier on a computer. And what comes out on Twitch, it actually like works. Like I cannot, when I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, I cannot actually have Twitch chat open and YouTube open because it crashes that second computer. In fact, I can barely have Twitch open on that computer because it's so glitchy.
I use the Twitch app on my phone to moderate Twitch chat.
That's a thought.
Yeah, if as long as you're signed in, when you go live, it will send you a notification that takes you right to your moderation screen.
Mm-hmm. 3 rectangular candles for this one. See, I've got to make 20 candles and complete 5 gigs, and this will be the last gig, but then I'll need 2 more candles on top of that. But the other really cool thing this morning about playing Terraria through StreamYard or Streamlabs on Twitch is that I can play the sound of the game, which I cannot get the sound on StreamYard.
I've noticed that as a problem. I might try to play around with that because I don't know. I want to do more on Twitch, but I don't know what to do.
I would almost like to move all my gaming to Twitch.
I see pros and cons to every platform, and I'm at the point in my life where like it's really hard to see pros.
Yeah, YouTube. Except the issue I'm having with Twitch is I have no idea how to pull in an audience.
I did all that researchy thing, and apparently they're like bad at it. Like discovery on Twitch, which I know for a fact is like painful and almost impossible. Like just finding channels that you know are on there is hard.
Mm-hmm.
And so every like tutorial or opinion piece that I read was like, so how to build your Twitch channel, have an active YouTube channel.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
Build yourself up on YouTube. Don't post reposts of your Twitch content over there so that people have a reason to go see, watch you on Twitch. But do related content, and at the end of each one, be like, hey, go check out my Twitch channel. And I'm like, okay, that's a thing.
The problem with that advice is that with game series that I want archived so people can look back at them, Twitch will only hold it for 2 weeks, which does not work for me.
And even if you make partner, they only hold it for a month?
Mm-hmm. So, and Kat was checking into the rules. Wait, what am I? Oh, I actually made 20 candles. Kat was checking into the rules on being a Twitch partner, and it had things like anything that goes on Twitch needs a certain number of days before it goes on YouTube. So it has to
Be exclusive.
be exclusive Premiere.
Can I just say, if Amazon would just accept that for like KDP, that would be very handy. Thank you. Well, I find it obnoxious that if I want access to their deals, I have to be exclusive. If I want access to the KU library, I have to be exclusive. If I, like, there's so much that they offer, but you have to be exclusive just to them, nowhere else, ever.
Okay, now I am going to work on Eco Innovator, which means I have to move. So I am going to pack up all my shiz. I don't need an MVP trophy, but I want to pack up. No, I want the whole shelf. Give me the shelf of stuff. I don't need that shit. Yes, I do. Orla's knives. Bulldoze a lot.
Bye, Christina.
Bye. Op. She said op.
Yep.
Oh, we're rubbing off on her. Me and Jenny. Oops. No. Okay, well, we'll save while we're here. What I meant to do was go back to... Oh, my venue is incomplete because I have it set on tiny home. Just regular residential, and now I can go into regular, and we can move. Move household. Oh, Jenny, you came in at the exact right time.
You summoned her. Genie, are you a genie? Because he just said your name and you appeared. That's kind of magic.
Actually, I think Christina might have summoned her with the op.
Is that the magic word?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in order to do this particular aspiration, we need to live in Evergreen Harbor. Do I want to live here? Yeah, let's move to the shipping crates. You can see this house. Op is the magic word, don't you know? Oh, no snow. Okay, so these are, let me show, because this is a kind of a cool, it's a house made out of shipping crates.
That's really cool.
It really is. Then you bring the walls down. You've got, oops, not that far down.
Is that built in or did you do that?
No, that's the Sims. It can't. This comes like this. This is one of the lots.
Really?
There's not a lot in it. But we are going to put our crab inside. Oh, and this one's off the grid. I want to fix that because I do not want to live off the grid. What is this? Lot generates. No, I don't want it to generate trash. Let us go to geothermal so we can get money off our bills that way, and natural well, so we can get money off our bills that way. And this lot moves towards eco-friendliness faster because this neighborhood needs it. This neighborhood actually shows quite quickly. What the hell? Refrigerator move here. Oven here. Let's see. Put the recycler in here. Will you fucking function? Okay, so maybe this will have, the fabricator will have to be in here. Why won't you be in here? You can be next to the bed then. Because we don't actually need a bed. Got a candle maker next to the candelabra. That's kind of appropriate. Oh, that's a door. Oh. Goodbye, door. It's an obnoxiously sized door. No, I don't want that door. Hey, why'd you make the door go away? Oh, that is an eco door. Okay, we are going to use it then. We want eco stuff, including eco flooring. Hey, you are becoming a YouTuber, Jenny. Let's see. We also want some eco wall things.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
I'm like wondering why you're not like responding to anything that I'm saying, and then I realized my mic was muted. For
Okay.
a while, like I've been like just chatting along, and I'm just like, well, I guess that wasn't an interesting remark. Okay.
I was like, okay, you're very quiet. Did you disconnect? Did I disconnect again?
No, I was just, doing that thing that I like to do of like, attacking my own self-esteem by not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's awesome, Jenny. I'm thinking of playing around with the YouTube Shorts, especially for the new channel that I'm launching, because small channels have been having very good success with them.
YouTube Shorts. I don't think I know that.
Since everything wants to be TikTok now, if you upload a vertical video that's less than 1 minute long and put the hashtag shorts in the title, description, and tags, it will show it to people on their phone in a new shorts tab.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's basically the TikTokification of YouTube. But it has to be a vertical video. It has to have the hash. Well, there's some debate whether it has to have the hashtag in it, but YouTube says it has to have the hashtag in it, so I would do it just to be safe, even though there are creators out there that are saying that they have been able to, get featured in shorts without having it in there. So I actually created templates in Canva for both my channels. And I'm thinking about, because I could film a bunch of them and schedule them out, because 1 minute videos. Like,
That is a thought.
why not give it a try? And especially for like the new channel, because there's like nothing there. Oh, there are, and they're getting comments now because people are actually watching the videos I made like 5 years ago on that channel. But because I told people that I was going to start posting over there again. Which I think my favorite comment is, "Oh wow, Charlie, you used to have life in your eyes." I'm like, yes.
Did someone actually say that?
Yes. Like, yes. I used to not be a soulless creature from beyond the past. Yeah. Yeah, Instagram does that with Reels. So I thought, like, for my main AuthorTube channel, doing like 1 minute tips might be a way to build the AuthorTube channel up and literally do like 1 minute hot takes on my pop culture channel. Because that's all people pay attention to before they leave a nasty comment anyway.
Yeah, what's with the nasty comments recently?
I don't know if the trolls feel challenged or if the new system isn't working, but YouTube just rolled out its new comment moderation system. And I don't know if it's just failing so hard that stuff that used to just disappear is, making its way through. Or if trolls are like, "Oh, really? You're going to moderate me, huh? Moderate this!" Like just going wild on everything that they can find.
Let's move this forward. What the hell? Okay, delete that. Delete that.
So at any rate, if a bunch of 1 minute videos in vertical mode start showing up on my channel, I decided to actually do it.
There we go. I have reduced the size of this house, so maybe I can make it a tiny house now. Actually, I'm going to delete the wall in between as well.
Does the game have rules on what constitutes a tiny house?
Number of tiles used.
Ah.
Oh, so I'm at level 3, which is still quite large. I'm at the biggest one. So we are going to smallify. Oh, I just want to get rid of a wall.
And Jenny, I don't know if you know it or not, but Instagram, if you have a business account or a creator account, lets you upload up to 1 hour videos now too. And you have to classify them as a guide. But they're supposed to be more like sticky in search. So they're supposed to be like evergreen content. They're not judged by how old they are, supposedly, because you're supposed to like put up stuff that's always going to be relevant.
How about stuff that's never going to be relevant?
You're coming after like my entire YouTube career. Like,
I was talking about mine. see if I shorten this. Now what do I have? Still need to lose some tiles.
Tiny house be tiny, yeah.
Wait a second. There we go. That was the problem. The second floor had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of space.
Oh.
You go here, you go here, and you go home.
And Jenny, I meant to say this earlier, but I have one general rule. You're not technically a YouTuber until you start saying fam. That's when you've technically become a YouTuber. Until that point, you're just someone who makes YouTube videos. I do believe that that is the shibboleth, the word that tells you that you have officially become a YouTuber.
Okay, do I have to actually make this?
I don't know what murmur is, but maybe.
It means I have to actually unmake this and remake it.
Wait, what?
In order to have a roof on this, I had to take down the room and put it back. Okay, so now it's back to a micro home. Nope, nope, no, not in the basement. Okay.
That's what he said.
Now can I take out the center walls? Yes, I can. Okay, this is a cute little micro home. Put my crypt in the yard, because why not? You go here. You go here with your 3 trophies. And your birth certificate. And your trash can. Okay. We have a home. We have a new home. Oh, bad floors. Bad floors.
Bad floors?
What you gonna do? No, just it was slabs.
Ah.
Okay, so he is coughing. And the reason he is coughing is because in this town, actually, let's save it now that I have the house built.
Is this in Strangerville?
This is not Strangerville. This is whatchamacallit Harbor.
Okay.
Evergreen
I just saw
Harbor?
the weird glowing person in the distance.
Oh, that was a board. So what is this place called? Yeah, Evergreen Harbor. Anyway, I was looking at this. This tells us we can look at. How do we look at it?
Can I just say you need to
Why
learn how
won't
to
it let me see?
do a series of YouTube videos that are just traveling with pancakes? Sorry, just seeing that traveling with pancakes, like I want a show. Give me a show that's just traveling with pancakes.
I don't know why I can't see the eco levels. Anyway, this neighborhood over here is neutral. This is like a green neighborhood, and this one is industrial, which means that it's like really crappy air quality and trashy and polluted.
Oh, so it's like my hometown.
Exactly.
Wow, my accent came out strong when I said that.
But you can look around and you can see how hazy and nasty it is.
It's like my hometown.
And as you work with the neighborhood, it gets cleaned up.
Okay, so that's what I thought was a glowing person in the background.
Right. Check neighborhood action plans. So there are no nappy plans. Yes, that is what the word that came out of my mouth. Neighborhood action plans. Okay, this house is freaking awesome. It is. It's a shipping container and a crane, and they converted the lower half of the crane into a bathroom, and then you climb up the ladder to get to this room, which is like a bedroom upstairs. Whoa! You look through the window. So it's
That's
like
really
someone's.
cool.
Mhm. And see, so someone built this, and I believe that the Sims that live inside were made by the English Simmer during the reality show they did. That what was it? EA did, or was it Max? I don't know.
One of them peoples.
Yeah, basically, the company behind The Sims did a reality show. They got Simmers to actually go to their studios and they filmed a competition where they had to build and make Sims. It's basically the three things that we do in the three play. Uh, and every team, like me, Meadow, and Cat, would have been a team because it's a sim maker, a create a sim like pro, a build it pro, and a um, storytelling pro.
So that's why you're secretly doing this. You're getting ready for the next one. I can hear you now.
I am secretly trying to get me, Cat, and Meadow on a YouTube reality show.
Hey, there have been worse things.
Oh, I wanted to show off this wall treatment. It is something that came with the newest pack, the Snowy Escapes. It's a tile set. This. And we want the full. Look at this.
Oh my goodness, I want that.
Isn't it so freaking adorable?
I want that. Okay, I'm gonna have to screenshot that and send it to the hubby and be like, guess what, Becca? You know what we're doing to the house? I just want to see the look on my dad's face when he comes in and sees that on the walls.
But they also have this pattern too, which is very beautiful.
That's really pretty.
But this is just cute. Maybe I'll have to slip that into tomorrow's build. Did you take the screenshot?
Yeah.
Okay, because I need to convert it back because I need the special walls.
That way they don't hear people scream.
No, I need the walls that raise the environmental gain.
I know, but I can make your vampire dirty.
I can make your vampire dirty. I can make your bedrock. Oh, I do not want these walls. That's industrial walls.
You know that moment when you can't remember where you saved something and your heart stops for a second?
I like Jenny says I like Charlie's idea better. Walls that no one can hear the screaming, but I bet I'm thinking of different reasons.
It's just for the cuddles and the wuzzles.
Whoa, I am a serial killer. Okay, well, I can't work on this until I actually have a neighborhood action plan to vote on, which does not happen until Friday. So until Friday, I'm going to write. So we're going to pop on over to the best-selling author, and we'll do some more writing. Actually, let's go here. Go on in. Go on in, boy.
Sure you would save. I mean, would I lie to you?
I need you to get inspired. Get inspired, boy.
I am inspired, but just by all the wrong things.
You need to. Where are you? Stargaze.
Is there such a thing, Jenny? I mean, is there really such a thing?
I haven't been watching specifically serial killer. I've been watching this channel Bedtime Stories. What the hell? Oh, you need to go back in. It is a really fun channel where it's just like all the creepy stuff. So it's all the cryptids and UFO sightings and places of interest, and oh, it's so much fun. And they've been going for like 4 years, so they have a huge backlog.
Nice.
Yes. So yeah, Bedtime Stories. If you want to just get that imagination flowing. Oh.
Well, that's kind of the problem that I'm having right now. Is I thought that I was going to start the year off with my sci-fi stuff, but my brain won't get out of like the really dark urban fantasy stuff. So next year's probably going to be all vampires and witches and dragons for me.
Which kind of sci-fi are you looking to jump into?
I have a bunch of space opera series that just need finishing.
So you need to watch stuff that triggers that part of your imagination.
I actually have been, and it's not doing.
That's not helping?
Nope, everything's just like, ooh, and then I could have the vampires do. Like, no, stop it.
Oh, so you're in the I need to purge my brain.
Yeah, it's all very Larry Moe Curly in there. So many ideas, and they're just like, let me out. But they're all trying to get through the door at the same time.
There we go. We have one good book. I have to write 5 good books, so 5 Bibles.
I don't know why I suddenly like felt the cold pin pricks of anxiety when you said I need to write 5 good books. Like all of a sudden my anxiety went, oh God. They all have to be good? What, no filler? No.
No, I'm starting to organize in my head how to go about the next steps of my books. Because I've been looking at it, and at the moment I'm in that mental place where there's just so many things that have to get done that you can't even start.
Yeah, I know that one.
There's a name for it. I'm trying. What is it, like option paralysis or something
Yep.
like that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm experiencing. And it's a pain in my butt. Okay, you can't write a good book when you're confident. So you need to drop this whole confidence thing.
Oh, that says so much about the writing life right there.
He's too confident to write.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel called out by that remark so much. Your self-confidence is too high right now. You're just gonna write crap. You need a little bit more of that self-doubt, boy. Just a little bit more of that self-doubt. And don't forget a little bit of the self-hatred. That's a real good muse for you.
Set club vibe to inspired. You need to be inspired. There. Travis, if you sit at my computer, I am going to not use
Drink your
lubricant.
blood until dead. Then it becomes a serial killer house.
I'm going to write a fantasy. The Ravenhead Mistress, yes. Mistress. See, this is the problem that I have with only having one person in the household. Is that in order to use the club perks, you have to invite people that don't live with you over. And they can leave whenever they want to and turn your club off.
Well, that's no good.
It really isn't. Oh. Hello, sexy. Oh, and he's dying. Bye, Jenny.
Jenny.
Let's see. Who have I not talked to today? Jenny, Sako, Cat. This is frustrating. Oh, Sage. I was like, I have 4 players. Who is my 4th player? And I have talked to Sage today. I've written 3 good books. Yeah, the issue I have with the writing in this is that it is so heartbreaking because it's so easy.
Yeah.
Hello, Megan.
Hello, Megan.
The title of this episode is now Apple Makes AuthorTube Jealous.
Yeah.
Just knocking out book after book after book and having them all be good or better. Eric, get the fuck away from me. I know you're part of my club, but I don't want you bothering me. And why is my phone being noisy? Eric, shut up. Let me finish my book.
At some point when we're not live on the internet, I'll explain to you why I have to mute my mic when you say stuff like that, because it makes me giggle too hard.
Why do you have to mute yourself to giggle?
Because it gets a little like Joker cackly. It brings out my inner Harley Quinn just a bit.
Let's see. Well, I've got level 10 writing skill. So I will need to publish 10 books. Do they even? I don't think the programmers actually know what publish 10 books means in real life terms.
No, I do not think they do.
Because it is so not fair how easy it is. Why is it when I'm on screen with you, I get more southern?
Because I'm trying to hide mine. And it's got to go somewhere.
And then when I'm on screen with Jenny, I start to get more Minnesotan. Eric, leave me the fuck alone. Okay, now I need to publish 10 books. Let's get a mail. Now, I don't have 10 yet, but I will. Do I have any bestsellers? I do. Actually, I want to look from the bottom here. That is a bestseller too. So this one should be the most expensive. So you can only submit one book to the Literary Digest per week. So then we just sell to publishers, the rest of them. Eric. There is a reason I went to your house and fought with you nonstop. Beat your ass in front of your mama and your daughter.
Oh my.
It's because you're being a dick. Okay, I need to put in some facilities so he can stop trying to piss himself in my yard. In my lard. Yeah, stop
Do
trying
what you do out here and put a toilet on the ground. The ground eventually soaks it up, so all you just do is pee in the toilet, and then it doesn't get everywhere. And I wish that was a joke, people. I wish that was.
It should be in, they should be in here. Where are my outdoor facilities?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just say it out loud. What, you can't find a bouncy castle anywhere?
Well, oh, well, they do have them over here. There, Eric, you gotta pee? You go pee.
Over there in the mailbox.
Oh hell no. Hell fuck no. Debug. Get off my computer. Computer security settings. Lock computer for everyone but Apple. Are you gonna piss on my floor?
If you want me to, Daddy.
Okay, he is going to use the facilities. Excellent. The screenplay, all about Cleve.
Isn't that an episode of 30 Rock when she goes to Cleveland?
I have not seen 30 Rock.
I love 30 Rock.
I hear it is phenomenal. And there's an actor on it that I think is very, very cute. Eric. Apparently he has made memories with me. What memories do you have? Eric adores me. And he's closer from happy memories with me. Okay, except you won't leave me alone. And you're just okay, you just clingy.
Apple has a stalker who wants to have some of them pancakes.
And Eric just is he a vampire? I thought I changed him back.
He went and found another vampire to make him more like you.
Welcome back, Cat. How was the store bank? And I almost combined that to say how was the stank.
That's okay, because I heard you say something very different that made no sense to say to Cat.
Did you hear sperm bank?
No, I heard store. It was the bank part. I heard a not quite sound on the end of that word, and I got very confused for a second.
I don't know what you thought you heard.
Well, honey, if you don't know, then I'm not the one to tell you. That's something that your parents should do.
Missy, I do think that you are a perverted lass. And just to spite you, Apple's gonna write a science fiction book.
That's okay. My 355 novel has a name now, so I guess it's getting written.
The book is Aliens Don't Need Sunglasses.
Then they could never be cool. Then they could never be cool. Because we all know that you're only cool if you wear your sunglasses at night.
But now I'll never be a model.
Ooh. I'm curious what went into this, Megan. Explain. I cannot say this word out loud or the dog will go crazy.
What is in the perfect bowl of the popping corn? So, does your dog love that snack?
Yes. Like, she goes nuts. And we have gone through about 6 different euphemisms for it because she keeps figuring them out. And then she gets demanding. Like, she will just go and sit by the stove and whine and cry like she's dying until you make it. Like, she's like, and it's just like, no, dog, no.
So his science fiction, it's an excellent quality science fiction book.
So we make her a special batch that doesn't have any like salt or anything on it. You know, because then it's better for her. Still not good, but you know.
But better.
But better.
Oh, okay. Perfect is a not overcooked at all. Well, Eric, aren't you glad that I didn't throw away all the food that I made?
I don't know why this is like messing with my brain. You know, that's a really hard trick to do, Megan. The hubby has gotten very close to perfection on numerous occasions, but he insists on cooking it on top of the stove because one, he's a Ponzi chef, and two, because he's a Ponzi chef. And
Nope, he is not a vampire because I can drink from him. And I'm going to ask permission to drink because if you love me so much, you will let me drink from you.
that's my favorite thing about the Vampire Diaries is because all the humans in there sound like the thing that Megan's eating when they get bit.
They sound like popcorn?
Yes.
How?
I don't know, but it's one of my favorite things about the show is the sound effect that they use sounds like they just took a big bite of big handful. And yeah. Like, oh. I would totally eat people if they were all made out of like, wait a minute. In this world, is human blood made out of butter?
Mm.
Let's just say the hubby and I have a weird headcanon for that show.
So did Paula Dean write this?
No, because they don't use the N-word enough for it to be a Paula Dean production.
Now, wasn't that like 20 years ago or something? And she stopped doing that?
I don't know. She's a chef from the South, and I've been around enough of them that I don't believe them when they say things. I believe all Southern chefs are liars, but that's just personal experience.
Including your hubby?
Oh, yes. All chefs are like Doctor Who. The first rule is they lie.
Eric! Stop being Eliza.
And Peggy.
I just realized I have way too many counter spaces in this little home for what I need. And yes, I did say counter spaces.
I hear it.
Okay. Now, what time Friday? Sell to publisher, jokes from the underground, and get the mail. And later on today, we will be able to vote. In the meantime, we are going to write about a biography. Llama Man, A Secret History. Okay.
I always assume you're always listening, Kat. Everything that I do.
The cats are always listening.
Well, I mean, there's 3 of them in the house already. Like, I wouldn't even notice one more.
I was going to say that's the name of my autobiography. The cats are always listening. Yeah, okay. That was not a bestseller. Let's sell it to publisher so we can get paid for it today. Because that's the other super realistic thing is you start getting paid for your books 10 a.m. the next day, or the same day if you completed before 10 a.m. Oh, voting is now open. Okay, let us vote. Let us actually switch over to the right thing. Eco Innovator. Vote on a neighborhood action plan. Green initiatives. Yes, we want to make this a greener neighborhood. And we're going to give you a lot of votes. How about 30? Now I need to sell power or water on a utility bill. So I need to actually create um, some surplus. Meow. So I
can hear really bad.
now I can get rid of this. I do not need the candle maker anymore. I do need these things for the civil engineer. I moved the. Apparently, Eric was still in the coffin. Coffin's going over here. Actually, I'm going to turn it that way so it lines up with the side of my house. So it looks like it's supposed to be there. Okay, so now I need some eco stuff. So I'm going to get some dew collectors. Collect some dew. So what is awesome about this, you can actually make the bills go into the positive, so you get paid every week.
That's cool.
It makes things like vacations and stuff really great. So like this, these are collecting dew and making water that I can use on my lot. Let's see, that's roof turbine. I want ground turbine.
Woohoo! Megan's uploading her 2020 takeaway tag.
Nice.
That was a fun tag to do. I'm glad Sage tagged me in that.
What is that one about?
It's basically a series of questions to try to get you to say something, to remember anything good that happened to you this year. And so it's questions. It's, I think, three, if I remember correctly, it's 3 questions each about like your life, your writing, and your time on YouTube. And it's so easy to like forget that good things happened this year because it was a dumpster fire of a year.
It truly, truly was.
Yeah, this is starting to look like one of my No Man's Sky bases.
All the solar panels and wind power.
Well, yeah, but I actually have the I unlocked the ability to use the geomagnetics, so yay! I don't have to have all the windmills and which was
I'm just loading it up so that I can make a huge profit. Well, it's not a huge profit at the moment because I'm spending shitloads of money.
we're trying to talk our electrical co-op into putting offering solar panels to people to put on their roofs to generate power because if one, it would be good, and two, we'd be able to stop buying as much power as we do from Ameren because they're an evil company that destroyed a small town near us.
I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny.
Well, they were doing that thing where they stored excess power with a dam and an artificial storage pond where they would use the power to pump water up to the top when they had excess power, and then when the power demands were higher, they would let the water flow back down through the dam and do the turbines. But they didn't do upkeep on the walls of their artificial lake, and so it burst
Oh,
and took out a small town.
were they able to get the people out?
Yeah, I think only a couple of people actually died, but gotta save that money.
Okay, so I have to become a civil designer for this aspiration.
Can I just say that leaf blower, whatever that is held in a very inopportune position? I was trying not to say it, but
What is?
I don't know what she was holding. It was like a leaf blower or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It just didn't look right.
I have to acquire recycled materials.
I was accidentally watching the YouTube feed instead of the live feed, so it was a little bit ago.
Let's just recycle one of those things.
Okay, that just looks dangerous when you go to like high speed.
Yes, it really, really does.
Speaking of which, if anybody you know, or the people who are listening, if anybody you know recently bought a ceiling fan from Home Depot, take it back. They just issued a recall because the blades are flying off and destroying people and injuring people and destroying property.
This is Jules Rico. He came to visit me.
Hi, baby.
I was thinking the same thing. Hello, Jules. Can I see your jewels, Jules?
You have to love a man who's that confident in his existence, wears cable knit sweater. Them's is rare.
Now let's look at my bill's information. Okay, so I'm making profit on both. So Monday, I should get that topped off. And then what is level 3? Attempt to convince a sim to vote on a neighborhood action plan. Vote on a neighborhood action plan 2 separate times. And reach level 10 of the civil designer career. And that will be on next week's, or I guess Thursday's game. Because we have hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh, wow.
Time flies in this game. So yes, tomorrow is the Sims 4 3 play. It should be, I think. Depends on because Meta was still trying to make sure she could do that. Um, and if Meadow can do it, then we will be running the Sims 4 3 play tomorrow, starting on Cat's Twitch channel, then moving to my Twitch and YouTube, and then to Meadow's. Thursday will be another episode of Perfect Pancake. Um, not sure about Murder Goddess. I don't know what my thoughts on that are. Because part of the reason why I needed to take time off was because I was throwing things into my days off instead of, actually doing self-care. I was working, and I had a bit of an issue last week. So I have to decide what to do with Murder Goddess. I might, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. There's only going to be like a few more episodes of it, so maybe I will still do it on Fridays. We will see. Saturday is the vampire game on Sako's channel in the morning, and then my write-in in the afternoon at 4 p.m. Kat thinks she is going to stream Stardew Valley tonight. It might be between 4 and 5 for the start. Excellent. Yeah, and next week we should be coming back with the VTM Mysteries. And also I have been playing early mornings. Like, Eastern United States is not awake yet. I started playing at 3 a.m. Terraria this morning. And I am actually going to be splitting it up. I played a 3-hour session. I'll be splitting it up into 3 parts and uploading them onto YouTube.
Nice.
And I will probably be doing more games like that because that, like, 3 to 6 a.m. is a really good time for me to stream stuff on Twitch. And I have a lot of games I want to play. A lot. A lot.
That's even better.
So, Charlie, what do you have coming up?
I am mostly, since I did put out 26 videos in 25 days this month, I'm not really doing like video videos on my channel right now, but I now have a second channel. So if you want to follow it, it's my old Project Shadow channel. I'm bringing it back from the dead.
Whoa!
I'm going to be talking about like pop culture stuff, books, movies, music, things of that nature. Basically everything that I want to talk about that's not writer related, because YouTube won't show it to people if I put it on my AuthorTube channel. So second channel. So head over there and give it a follow if you're interested in hearing me talk about stuff like that. I'm also going to be moving, starting in the new year, my Fan Fiction Friday stream over to that channel because pop culture, y'all. So
pop
definitely
culture.
check that out. And yeah, it's been a crazy year. I am probably going to be joining Kat on her stream tonight if she streams. And I'm going to be doing my normal streams on Wednesday and Friday on my channel this week, just to remind people about the other one before I move it over there. And people are like, oh, I guess you stopped streaming on Fridays. Nope, just moved it. So yeah, that's me.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Kat and Charlie, for joining me on the stream. And we will catch you in our upcoming things. All right, be good to each other.